Take 3. So during this time of quarantine, we all get a lot of time to reflect and meditate on life, on what we want out of life, what we're doing in our life, if we're on the right path. How do we determine if we're on the right path? So something that I've been doing over the last few weeks of this quarantine is I have taken it upon myself to Google different hiking trails in the Michigan area that's, within about 20 miles from me, just to kind of explore and figure out what's out there. And usually on my walk, I, talk to God and have an opportunity to reflect on the week behind me and the week in front of me, and then that moment. And this is my 3rd week, and I just pick a park or hiking trail and I find it. Like the first week I went to this amazing park around the lake, had an amazing trail. It was it was paved, it had pavement on the trail, it had wooden planks on the trail to make the trail more smooth, to make the trail easier to walk on. And it was a really nice trail. So what I'm learning is, in life you have to take risks and you have to go out and explore. And there's going to be paths that you take that are easy and paved. And then there's going to be times, like the second park I went to while I was exploring had no trail, had no pavement, it was just all grass. And it was around a lake, and you could choose to walk around the lake, and there were still benches and things that were out there, but there was no trail. So it was like, in my epiphany in that moment was, okay, the first park has a trail, it's nice and paved and safe, and there's a clear direction of where the trail and the path is going. And then the second park had no trail. There was no clear direction of where you went. If you wanted to walk around the lake, you could walk around the lake. If you wanted to walk through the grass, you could walk through the grass. There were no real clear points of instruction or direction. So then I'm at my 3rd park. This is the 3rd week I've done this, and I'm at my 3rd park. So I'm walking up to the park. I don't know where I'm at. I just hit Google hiking trails near me, and I pick one that looks like it might have a trail. So the one that I picked today, I walk up, looks nice enough, looks like, oh, it has a trail, and then so I start walking, and halfway down the trail was partially paved and then partially wooden planks. And I'm walking, and first off, Michigan it's supposedly spring. At least it's spring in Nashville, where I'm from, and here spring hasn't really sprung yet. So the trees aren't green, there's not any flowers out, so it's kind of dark and dingy, but I'm in nature, and nature is good. So anyway, I start walking down this trail, and then all of a sudden it comes to a halt, and it just goes into a big pile of mud, and maybe it's because of the rain or the water, but it's muddy, and I'm not dressed to go mudding. I'm dressed to go hiking in my regular normal workout clothes. So I'm standing there at the end of the trail, and I'm thinking, okay, I just can't, I'm walking down this straight and narrow, easy, paved, planked trail, and then all of a sudden I come to this area of mud, and it's, do I want to keep walking? Do I want to walk through the mud to see what's on the other side? Or do I want to turn around and walk back? So in that moment, I turned around because I don't have the right kind of shoes on, and I don't want to mess up my shoes. However, I decided to do a Facebook Live because like this sort of came to me in the realization of just how life works. You know, like you can take the path that's straight and narrow and doesn't have any complications or any detours, or you can take a path that there is no path and you're just kind of winging it through your whole life and just kind of like, oh yeah, I'll go this way, I'll go that way. Or you can find a path that it might start out on the straight and narrow and seems safe and normal, and then you hit a patch, you hit a bumpy place, you know, and in that moment you have to decide, like, do you want to walk through the mud and come out on the other side? Is it worth it? Do you want to take that risk and get a little dirty and see what might be on the other side? Because you don't know what's on the other side of that pile of mud, even if you've been to this park and you know what's on the other side. My point is, you know, in life, do you want to always take the easy way and everything be safe and comfortable? You know, and what are you gaining from that? Do you want to take a path that's just wild and free and you never know what's going to happen and there's never any like security, and you're always wondering, like you're always in that wondering, always striving to figure out what the next best step is? Or do you want to be on a path in your life where, you know, there's going to be moments of clarity and then there's going to be moments of bumpiness? And in those moments of bumpiness, do you have the strength and the ability to navigate that bumpiness and cross through it and figure out what is on that other side? I'm not great with Bible scripture, but I know there's a Bible scripture out there if anyone wants to share it. It's about taking the path, the narrow path. But anyway, you know, I just want to be encouragement to people that there's going to be times in life when the path is easy, and there's going to be times in life where the path is hard. And at the end of the day, it's the hard part of the path that actually refines who you are and builds your character and makes you into the person you were created to be. We all have stuff. We all come from somewhere. We all have a past. I've been studying human behavior over the last several years, and sometimes studying it makes me feel like I'm a little crazy, but it's making me recognize that we all come from somewhere and we all have stuff we can learn from each other. And so I just hope that me sharing this little tidbit of information about paths and knowing that, you know, a straight and narrow path that's paved out in front of you, that has a clear direction all the time, you know, that's a safe path. But by going down that clear directed path, are you going to grow? Are you going to learn anything new? Are you going to expand your mind, expand your possibilities in your life? You know, do you want to have that trail that doesn't have a path, you know, where you just never know what's going on? Like, until you create an idea in your head and you navigate it, and then you navigate through the struggles, you know, that's how you come into the conclusion of what your purpose is. So anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, but it's a somewhat nice day here in Michigan. So again, go find a path, a hiking trail, and explore it and see if it's what you're supposed to walk down. And if you get redirected, it's not always a bad thing. Just take away what you can from the redirection. Maybe it's an opportunity for growth. Maybe it's an opportunity to stop for a second and reflect where you're at and decide, do you want to walk through that path that's uncertain, or do you want that clear path? We all have opportunities for growth, and we can take away from every situation, whether it's a hiking trail or meeting a new person or a job opportunity. Everything doesn't always have to be an exact clear path. You never know what you're going to learn after you walk through that mud. So anyway, happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed, lovely day. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at destinycoach.life. Nope, sorry, that's my website. What is my Instagram? My Instagram is Destiny Coach Jessica. My website is destinycoach.life. Grab your free gratitude journal. Don't forget to be thankful for what you got and for what's ahead of you, and live a blessed life. Love you.